what's up?
What's happening?
Hey, welcome. And this is Kushai World. Like for you guys, I want you guys to subscribe, like, share, and comment. This episode, we're going to talk about Irish mash. I'm a Jamaican, and he's a
Irishman.
My name is Kushai.
I'm Barry.
Okay. So what we're going to talk about is the Jamaican sea dish. They call it Irish mash, which we use to make drink. We made the drink for stamina and to build our back. Most of us call it like it's a good for bed when you're having sex with your girl. It helps build your stamina. And other people just like make it just to keep healthy because it is full of nutrients.
Right.
Even vegetarian or a vegan would have Irish mash. And it's so fascinating that I'm a Jamaican, and I'm just found out that Irish mash is also from Irish, and it's maybe originating in Irish.
Possibly,
but it's everywhere in the sea. All over the world. But
right.
It's so coincidence. So.
Is this like a little bit of a connection between Jamaica, right here in the Caribbean, and then you have Ireland all the way in the Atlantic, and the same type of seaweed moss grows for both of us? So like my first introduction to this was, I found this out like maybe last year. I was doing a cookbook for my mom. So my mom turned 70 last year. She'd hate me for saying that on TV, by the way. But
anyway, I bet she's pretty young.
Well, she looks young. She's healthy as hell. So maybe this has a part to do with it. Yeah. But I decided I'm going to create this cookbook for my mom using my granny's old recipes. One of the recipes that she spoke about when she was a kid was this thing called carrageen moss, right?
Carrageen moss.
Carrageen moss, right?
Carrageen moss.
Carrageen moss. Carrageen moss tonic.
How you spell that, carrageen?
Oh jeez, I couldn't even begin to tell you. There's like 12 letters in it. I couldn't even start to get there, but yeah, I can put maybe a link in the description or something like that. Yeah. Basically, so this was this tonic that my grandmother used to make back in the 1950s in Ireland, right? And it was called carrageen moss tonic, and it was used harvesting like seaweed. So you would go to a certain part of Ireland where the seaweed would grow on the rocks. You'd go there at a certain time of year, you'd collect it, you'd bring it home, and then you'd make this tonic out of it. Now, we used it not for as a bedroom tonic, although like I maybe had those benefits and they didn't realize.
They didn't realize.
That's why, like, you know, Irish families back in the 1960s, it was like 20 kids at a time, possibly. This could be something to do with it, and nobody's linked it together. But basically, my granny would make this for the kids when they were coming into the winter to try keep them healthy, to make sure they didn't get sick or whatnot. But basically, it was just used as a tonic when using seaweed. I think it was ginger, lemon, sugar, and then you would kind of reduce it in water.
Yeah.
And then you would give it to people just to make sure that their immunity stayed up. But then when I was here, obviously, I see this Irish moss bottle in the tin, right?
Bottle,
yeah. And I see this tin, and I'm like, obviously, I'm Irish, so I'm intrigued. So I'm like, why is it got like Irish written on the tonic? And when I went to the bar and I was like, can I have a look at this? The girl started laughing because she's like, oh, you want to, like, you know, build up your stamina and whatnot. I hadn't a clue what she was talking about. Like,
that's the weird thing, because you're saying a moment ago, saying that you guys have to like go in certain time of the year. Yeah. In Jamaica, they reap this thing every right through.
Really?
Right through. And like when you're a kid, my experience as a kid, when my mom make Irish mash, most of them, they make it with like milk.
Okay, right. Yeah,
you can make it the way you said, with ginger and sugar.
There was another one that they would use milk also to like reduce it. Yeah.
So when your mom will give you like Irish mash along with the Jamaican fruit they call soursop, and sometimes they will mix the Irish mash with this thing, beetroot. It's really healthy with beetroot.
Okay, right.
And when they mix that, they will be like, hey, you're a kid. Don't drink too much.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because they knew the effects?
They knew the effects. So they always want us not to drink too much. But
okay, right.
Growing up is like, we start fascinated, but most people don't like the smell of it. Yeah. Because when you get it, it's kind of a little bit raw, like the fish.
Yeah.
So most people who are strictly vegan, not vegetarian, don't really like the scent, but
is it a strong taste of the sea, basically? Is that what you're
Yes, it's got a strong smell of the sea, but once you put it to dry, and then you boil it, it's all gone. The scent is all gone. It's just Irish mash is really thick, you know? Because you could have it in a bottle, and when you mix it, you hold it like that.
Okay,
And it ain't come out. It's not coming out.
Oh wow.
Ain't coming
Right,
out like
right.
you see this is coming out.
Yeah.
So-
it's like it's more like a syrup than a liquid, like.
So even me, it's like I'm gonna learn from you now.
Okay,
And you
yeah.
tell me about its fruit.
Yeah. Well, like that's my understanding of what we use it in Ireland for all these years. But like since I've been in Jamaica, I've been a little bit fascinated by these bedroom tonics and whatnot, like the Black Stallion, which I brought here, obviously.
Yeah.
So I haven't had the opportunity to use it, but I bought a few bottles to bring home with me. You know?
Okay, I got a joke to give you about this.
All right, go on.
Okay, I got a friend, right? I mean,
Right.
spilling the beans on my friend, but
All right, yeah,
I got
yeah,
a
just
friend.
don't
I'm not
give
gonna-
any names.
No names.
Yeah,
I got a
yeah.
friend, right?
Just tag them in the.
Yeah,
in the
yeah. I got a friend who like this, and he
Okay.
drank it very regularly. And there was a time we went in a motel with a girl,
Right,
with two
right.
girls,
Okay.
and while doing the intercourse, like is didn't get hard.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
I haven't
shit-
used this.
Yeah, like
No way.
after you use this, like
Oh,
you feel
Jesus,
it. But
right,
I'm
there
not.
you go.
I'm not saying it's a bad product, but some people find it useful for them.
Right.
But it's like
right.
a way your body react.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
in
yeah.
Jamaica, it's like a stallion because even with the Irish mash,
Yeah.
people go around selling it in bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And when the guy come around, I'm gonna put a video right after this just to show you. I'm gonna show you guys a video. Okay, so I need you guys to watch this video to see the way when they're selling Irish mash, Jamaicans are selling Irish mash to people, how they react about Irish mash.
Oh, wow.
It's gonna be in a Jamaican dialect, so you guys probably don't understand it, but just listen and you will figure it out.
Where's it all?
You want Irish butter, honey? Make your flood out Shelly, but then make Shelly put up on in to keep off rain.
So you sell sports juice and the man them take away again.
You want spirulina, Ramon and changback sauce, perilla, plantain, lift up, jars, or rip up sheet. And break down the bed and tee up the mattress, tap the floor, tap and nice, so I make you still do it.
Okay, back to what I was saying. But when
Yeah.
they're selling Irish mash, it's like they do emphasize on it. Like they will be like, strong up your back, turn up long, and your
Okay.
girl, you could stay long, you could bone her, you could,
Yeah,
you see
yeah.
me? And it is so fascinating. So
Yeah.
you want to try.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
want to
yeah.
buy this drink.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Because
because you're
they-
like it's like magic nearly, like a
Like magic, because-
formula that's gonna
which
change
is-
your world. Like,
It's
yeah.
like a Jamaican thing.
Yeah,
If
yeah,
you ain't
yeah.
good in bed,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
you ain't good at all.
Yeah,
It's the
yeah.
same way I learned about other cultures where they found out where females say,
Yeah.
where my male friend who is a Swedish,
Yeah. Yeah.
he said to me that in Sweden, if you don't go down on a girl,
Yeah.
that's bad sex.
Okay, but
That's
here,
what they can- in
but here
Jamaica-
it's not a thing though, right? Like,
It's not a thing, but you have people who done that. But
Yeah,
let's cut
yeah,
that
of
shit.
course.
We ain't talking
right,
about
right,
that.
right.
What
Fair
I'm
enough.
saying is like, you get an Irish mash.
Yeah.
When the guy is selling you the Irish mash, it's
Yeah.
like, you want to try this thing. It's like the best advertisement
Yeah,
ever.
of course. Yeah, this
Like
could
Jamaica
change your whole
done the
sex
best.
life. Like,
Yes, like
yeah.
it could change it because
Yeah.
that's the main thing for a man here in Jamaica.
Right. Yeah.
We want to be all macho.
Okay.
Use
Yeah.
'em.
Yeah.
Don't get us wrong. Not all Jamaicans are macho, but some
Yeah,
guys want to
yeah,
be
yeah.
all macho. Want
Yeah.
to say, "Bam, man."
Yeah. Exactly.
Because it's really a good thing. Because if a guy go and have, intercourse with a girl,
Yeah.
and she said he's ain't no good,
Yeah.
that is like
That's
a
a
street
reputation that carries
reputation, man.
around,
Like for
yeah.
years.
Yeah. You can't shake
The same
that,
history like that with my
Really?
friend. We keep on laughing about him with this.
Really.
He
Yeah.
drank it like really hard.
Oh fuck! Right. Yeah. There
Yeah.
you go. Maybe too much of anything is bad for you.
Too much of anything,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
trust me, Irish mash is one of the best nutrients here in Jamaica. Like
Yeah.
a lot of people, you're sick,
Yeah.
you go to the doctor and say you have like cancer. So when you're really weak, they told you to go and have a sea fish. The name of the sea fish is Dr. Fish.
Okay.
That's the fish they call the type of fish is
Literally
Dr.
got
Fish.
its name from its benefits for your health,
So
so-
probably you have
Yeah.
another name for that fish.
Well, see, the thing
Mm-hmm.
with what I'm most fascinated by is like sex in Ireland was never spoken about for so long. Like, so Ireland's like kind of under a little bit of a revolution maybe in the last say 20 years where things have changed quite a bit and people are more open and free and kind of liberal to do what they want, right?
Yeah.
But the thing being is like oh, you're right.
So go ahead. You can
So
talk.
the thing being with it is like, the attitudes kind of changed more recently. So people are starting to talk more openly about sex and this kind of persona that like you described, like guys want to be known as like, oh yeah, I'm good in bed, and maybe that's a reputation that might follow you around.
Yeah.
Well, you know, somebody might say something on a WhatsApp group, and it's kind of quite important then that you are, you know, I suppose performing, right? But the thing I kind of found most interesting about this was just like, okay, like this is in the Caribbean, this is complete, you know, thousands of miles away from Ireland. You know, what goes into this? What do they have in this that, you know, we just obviously can't get in Ireland? And maybe that's the difference. You know, we don't have the same produce as you do here. But when I was looking into the ingredients, it's all stuff that grows in Ireland.
Oh.
So I do like a lot of foraging back home, which is basically just going out into the wild, collecting wild ingredients. And originally I would just cook with it, but in the last kind of year or so, I've started making essential oils, stuff that you can burn. That's kind of good to help you relax and whatnot. This stuff, man, it's like. Okay. There's so much that goes into this that we have in Ireland, and I'm like, why haven't we been using it, or why maybe we are using, we don't know.
Okay, that's the whole thing. Where in Jamaica, it's like Jamaicans kind of keep a organic lifestyle, even though we drink and party a lot. We still like have a healthy part
mindset,
of us.
like
in Jamaica and overseas, you guys like have like some type of pill you guys call gungu. Viraga.
Oh, I heard of that. And I've never used that.
and all those stuff.
Whatever,
and all those stuff. You get me.
But this is all chemical.
Yeah, all chemical.
You know,
lab. These are labs. Pharmaceutical.
You know, it's not good for you. Like,
it's not
natural. Right?
It's not natural. Most Jamaicans use those, even some stuff like called Trinity Brush and stuff. Most Jamaicans use them. They even put it in popular Jamaican songs and sing about it. And some artists sing that they don't use it. Because once you start using that, it's like they're saying you're weak.
There's no coming back, right?
No coming back, and they're saying you're weak. And then when you get older, it's a effect. You can't do without it. And then you know the other side effect. But in Jamaica, like boiling the root from a tree, and different trees and bushes. Jamaicans like that. Even roots, like bottle. For a bottle of roots is like for $30 US.
Right. Okay.
For a bottle of roots.
Yeah. But that stuff is like you like a couple of swigs of this, and then you're good to go.
Good to go. Even you drink like for 7 days, and then you all good to go, and then it will be okay.
That's you sorted, like, well, that's why I'm kind of fascinated to know a bit more about it. Like, you know, maybe we've been using these ingredients in Ireland and we haven't understood the side effects, you know, that like how it's good for your performance or whatnot, for your viability or whatnot. But like, we have it all there, and it's just like, this is why I would love to do, like, you know, like since I've been in Jamaica, everywhere I go, all the music, all the dancing, everything is kind of revolves around like sex nearly, like, you know, Irish moss.
Jamaica is very sexual.
It's like, it's all about like, oh, you know, where you're going to be a total man if you drink this, if you dance this way. It's kind of showing like how much of a, you know, a stallion you are, like, right? Whereas in Ireland, it's just like, that's conversation just never happens outside of the bedroom. In the bedroom, that would be a conversation that would happen maybe between a guy and a girl, possibly. But like out in the public, I don't know, Ireland's kind of, it's different, you know. It's been repressed for a long time. I think religion had a huge amount to do with that, but in the last like 15 years there's a huge shift in Ireland. People are getting away from this kind of closed-mindedness. People are starting to openly talk about their sexuality, and also people want to get away from that kind of pharma, you know, tablets for fixing all your problems. People are starting to go to kind of nearly like alternative medicine. And even the word alternative it's false. The original type of medicine which everybody used to use around the world, which was like herbal, you know, natural ingredients that grow out of the ground, you know.
So even you're saying in Ireland, you guys don't really publicize sex, right?
No.
Like,
very, very little, very, very little.
But it's I think like it got a lot to do with the weather. That's my experience.
Probably. It's not very sexy when it's raining like 200 days of the year.
I'm telling you, because my experience with everyone, even in the States, people like, you know, would holler at a girl if she's sexy. But most are in Europeans, like over in European, they always like worried about what's gonna happen, what people gonna say,
how it's gonna be perceived,
and everyone keep yourself to yourself. Like everyone just like not even high most of the time. So I think it got a lot to do with the coldness and the weather and the time of, because I think you guys have some dark times.
This time of year, that's why I'm here right now, because it's been raining for like 4 weeks solid, like, you know. This is it.
I think it got a lot to do with that, but let me tell you about this. When it rains in Jamaica,
Yeah,
for a
yeah.
Jamaican man, that's the best time to have sex.
Really?
With his girl, yeah.
Why is
I'm
that?
telling that, dude, because they're saying...
Nothing else to do? Or?
Yeah, it's like, they even have songs about it that say, when the rain fall, your girl is calling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
wow,
it's like,
interesting. Jesus.
those are the times.
Man, never
make
go
it
to
cold
Ireland.
times,
You'll
so
never get out of bed if you go to Ireland.
That's what I'm telling you. There'll be that.
Yeah,
I think that's the
yeah.
reason why most time when Jamaicans go over to another country,
Right.
they would make the females feel a little bit sexy.
Okay,
Which
yeah.
they don't feel. That's the whole thing when
Yeah.
they call in Jamaica when a guy wife would come to Jamaica and then divorce him.
Yeah, okay.
It's like
yeah.
the feeling she experienced for the first time when a Jamaican guy seen me would be like, oh, girl.
Okay. This is
Like
what
this
it's
is
meant to
Jamaican,
feel
this is
like.
like Jamaican, oh girl, man. I want to be your first son. Listen to this. Hey girl, I want to be your first son. And she would be like, what you mean you want to be my first son? I want to live in your belly for 9 months.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, it's graphic as fuck, man.
Yeah. So it's like, damn,
Wow.
you're getting straight to the point. So it's like
Yeah,
she's
yeah.
experiencing something that
I've heard that.
she
yeah.
never experienced
Yeah,
before.
yeah,
Because a boy probably come and give her roses, buy her chocolate.
Yeah, too sensitive, maybe.
Snoozing and roll around and,
Yeah.
shit. So
Well, I've noticed that, like, speaking to a few European girls since they've been here, like, you know, we go out on a night out and, like, they just, like, guys constantly coming up to them. And I was like, you know, does that get a bit tiring? Like, you know, you're constantly, like, having to kind of back guys away. She's like, no, I really appreciate how straightforward the guys are here. She's just like, they come straight to the point. You know what they're after. And they're not, like, rude to you if you say no. They just kind of move on with their lives. And you both move on with your lives. Like,
That's the
I
whole
was
point.
like, that's brilliant. Like, that's absolutely fantastic. Whereas probably I can't speak for other European countries, but in Ireland, it's... Well, like, for me personally, I would always be very kind of...
Well, I could speak for 2 other European countries
Okay, right,
because
right.
I have friends from there. When
Right,
the
right.
same way I'm talking to you,
And they would say
that's
the
the
same.
same experience.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Well, maybe if that's something that I take away from Jamaica with me, that I just be a little bit more straightforward with girls when I chat to them, you know, rather than kind of trying to play it cool or play it
cool,
coy.
play.
What's the point, really? Like,
What's the
life is
point?
short. and
Life
you're
is short.
like,
At the end of the day, you know, most of you don't really want to. Even with Jamaican girls, not
Yeah.
just white girls, we do this too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not, you know, you don't want a relationship with that girl because you already got your baby mama, you got a
Yeah,
wife
yeah,
or someone.
yeah,
So you're just
yeah.
gonna be like, I'm just gonna talk to her. So I just
Yeah.
need some. So I'm just gonna go straight for it.
Yeah, fair point. Yeah, it's interesting, man. That's the little cultural divides, maybe, but I think there's more crossover between Ireland and Jamaica than I ever realised, if I'm completely honest with you. So maybe this is something I can bring back with me, like, you know. Especially interested in, like, the attitude towards these kind of herbal tonics, stuff that grows from the ground, that's good for your health, good for your sex life, good for everything, really. Like, I wonder if element of it is just you know, by talking yourself up to it? Is it kind of like tricking your mind into believing that you are this, you know, Black Stallion, as the product is called, when you drink it, or whether it's actually like proven, you know?
Okay, in Jamaica, even in Jamaica is like the fucking movie world.
Right.
You know, in America, you get me.
Yeah, okay.
Sex sells.
Yeah, it definitely works here anyway, yeah.
Sex
For sure.
sells.
Right.
And whatever give you a good vibe in Jamaica, that's what sells.
Yeah.
So you got good weed, it's gonna sell.
Yeah.
You got good girl, it's gonna sell. Even the girl got good pussy, it's gonna sell.
Right.
It's like everything. Like sex is like a main part around Jamaica.
Yeah, huge part of the culture.
Yeah, and
yeah.
even you know, Jamaican back in the days was really homosexual. You understand me? Where they would, you know, really go lashing out on Homer. And now I grow up.
Yeah.
When I was a kid, it's like if you see a gay would have to hide.
Oh,
A homo would have-
homophobic.
homophobic
right,
person would
right,
have
right.
to hide.
Okay.
Even female and males.
Yeah.
But what happened? Growing up, I've seen that it's more accepting here in Jamaica.
That's great. Yeah.
It's more kind of accepting with certain people.
At the end of the
And
day, you know.
I understand, but
people
what
be
started
people,
that
like,
is just like
you know?
females with females.
Okay, right.
You-
And that
you dig.
became like an attractive
And,
thing.
Yeah,
kinda?
like females with females. Females start dressing like male, and they became the first popular persons.
Okay, right.
And then it just came like
Yeah.
all
yeah.
big.
Yeah.
I got no beef with them, but
Yeah.
I'm on my side. Everyone got their own
Well,
perception
this
in
is,
life.
you
So-
know, like Ireland was the first country to like outright vote in equal rights for marriage for LGBTQ community, like, and at the end of the day, I don't know, like we very Catholic country back in the day, and it was illegal, you know, like it was the same like most countries in the world. But I don't know, this is what I mean when I say there's a shift in Ireland. It's like we're moving towards more kind of acceptance and liberal kind of views, and it's like, you know, if two guys are together, how's it harming me? How's it harming,
what's happening now?
Let them be.
Let me say what's
know?
going to happen now. What's going on, and what changed all of that.
Yeah.
It's because the population of the world is getting bigger.
Yeah.
And people are exploring more and more, like going over and over.
There seems to be a lot more exploration. A lot of crossover. People
so it's
experimenting a lot
so
more.
it's like, in Jamaica, we say it's like a little bit watered down.
Okay.
Like it's diluted.
The
culture is diluted.
Okay.
Because I love authentic culture, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, of course.
Like every nation who stick to our authentic culture, that's how I learn. When I meet another person. But it's the same way if I meet a white dude,
right,
and he come to Jamaica and he's like, yo, woman, yeah man, wagwan. It's like, you killed my vibe there, dog. Yeah, I'm being frank. It's not maybe most Jamaican, but I'm being honest with you guys. You guys sound stupid. Okay? I know
that's
you
why
guys.
I don't say any of that stuff, man. You know
you want to
I mean?
fit in. I know you want to fit in and stuff, but just be yourself.
Yeah.
Try to learn the language,
Exactly.
learn just the dialogue, and know how to say it, because it's really fun. You could, the first time you told like sometimes maybe you're different, but the first time you tell a different kind of person, like a Caucasian, a Jamaican curse word, like bumbleclad. They say bumbleclad for any fucking
really?
reason. You get what I'm
they're
saying?
like excited. Like
They will see you and it's like bumbleclad.
Yeah, right.
And it's something, and even if you like teach them to say, go and suck your mom,
Okay, right.
we say suck your mother.
Suck him on it, right.
So it's like, they just say it for no reason. They would just like say it, but
that's it.
they don't know that it will get hit in the face for that. So you have to always warn them not to say certain stuff.
Certain cultural divides.
I like
you
when
have
the
to accept
culture
it.
is authentic and don't water it down. It's like me. I always say that I want to like explore the whole 14 parishes in Jamaica. Know it before I even go on a plane to go to another country.
That's a fair point, because this
I want to know my country first.
Unbelievable, like the
Why
difference
wouldn't I
between
wanna know my
parishes
country?
is incredible, like
Because it's really different. It's just like you guys. It's like in Sweden or in Ireland, where you have different part of the country where maybe they talk a little bit different.
Oh yeah,
and
man.
It's the same thing here in Jamaica.
Absolutely, like like you could go like 100 kilometers down the road and they're
because-
speaking nearly a different language.
Because
you know?
some place in Jamaica they would be like, they would call a kid, say children,
yeah,
or say where's your child,
yeah.
and some Jamaica would say pikini.
Oh wow, right, okay, yeah.
And they also that's the way they call the kid in Bahamas.
Yeah.
Pikini.
Okay, yeah.
So it's like
there's your little bit of crossover.
a little
but-
crossover,
Yeah,
and so
yeah,
it's fun.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
it's great.
Yeah.
But as I'm saying, for all those drink you have, even the stallion, whatever, even Black Stallion, the
Black
reason why it
Stallion,
names
Irish Moss.
Black Stallion, they have a drink they call Stallion Punch, which is made maybe from the sea turtle egg,
Oh right.
along with
Jesus
oats,
Christ.
milk, because the sea turtle egg is really pony, man.
Okay.
Boner, man. You know, to be
So they
honest,
say, yeah.
you drink that shit. It's like bedroom problem, dog.
Done.
Your girl
Sorted.
better know that she's ready for it.
You
man.
got it sorted, so like
Yeah, so-
there you go.
That's the whole thing with it.
Yeah, man. Well, like, you see, this is the thing. Like, I don't know. Like, Black Stallion obviously doesn't translate to me, but maybe if we were to do something like that in Ireland, we could call it like Celtic Tiger or something. You know what I mean?
whatever,
Like a
because
little crossover. But
Something that you guys use in
Exactly.
your bedroom
Yeah,
slot.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
it's like they have punch they call bedroom bully.
Oh wow, right.
They have drink they call strong back.
Okay. Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I
they
get
have
you.
the stallion.
Yeah.
The stallion is like a punch.
Yeah.
A
yeah.
milky punch with oats, egg, as I said.
Right.
If you're vegan, you're not going to use a turtle egg, but you're going to use like
That's
other
it.
stuff, peanuts
Yeah.
and stuff to make it. But okra, and those stuff, yeah.
Oh right. Yeah.
To make it. But this is the Black Stallion.
Yeah,
The
man.
reason why I think they call it Black Stallion is because it's black.
Yeah.
I'm not doing any promotion or so, but so if you guys wanted me,
Yeah.
you know how to get it.
Yeah. Exactly.
But the Black Stallion, the reason for it is because it's black.
Yeah. Okay.
But do you know ginseng?
Yeah. Of course. Yeah.
I think this is ginseng.
Is ginseng in it? Does ginseng grow here? I thought it only grew in
No.
like North Korea, Siberia.
Yeah, probably, but it's just in a little bottle. But this is
okay.
like something like this. I would think maybe this is something like ginseng. I don't know.
So like I did a little bit
never-
of research, right? It's like they've got like a secret formula. They don't want to let all the ingredients out, and I get that because obviously everybody can replicate it if it works. But two ingredients I did find that are in it are nettles. Do you know nettles? Stinging nettle. It's like a green leaf. You touch it, it can give you like a rash.
Oh.
But it grows in Ireland. People have been like cooking, like during the famine when the potato crop died, people were eating nettles, like, you know.
Okay.
So like it grows everywhere in Ireland. It definitely grows here as well. White willow bark also.
Yeah.
So they're making essential oils. And then there's obviously like a red wine or something like that in it too, right?
Yeah, to give it the flavor,
Yeah,
to take away
yeah,
the bitterness and the
yeah,
scent.
exactly.
But
And then some other magic ingredients that we don't know. Probably cargin moss or Irish moss,
that
as you
same thing,
call
it
it.
could be ginseng. The same thing I call ginseng.
Yeah, okay.
They don't want to tell you because sometimes they use another product. It's the
Yeah,
same thing with
not natural to Jamaica, maybe.
Yeah,
Like, yeah.
not natural Jamaica.
Yeah.
The same thing with a popular known ice cream shop in Jamaica. I used to work for them.
Oh,
so
yeah.
who know me know the ice cream shop I'm
Okay.
talking about.
Right.
But they said they have cream base, 100% cream base to make their ice cream. Is like a frozen ice cream. You know the
okay.
frozen ice cream
Yeah,
they roll?
yeah, not like gelato, like actual like cream. Yeah,
cream where they roll it like this.
yeah,
Frozen
yeah,
ice cream.
really
They make
popular
it
in Ireland as well.
and
Actually,
they
yeah.
call it fry ice cream.
Okay, right.
So they say they use 100% cream base, and then I went around the back because they shouldn't even fire me for what, because I was standing up for my right.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so I could do that, but I went around the back and I was there at the back, like when they were making the milk.
Yeah.
And it was Jamaican product Lasco, which like it's one of the most famous Jamaican product brand of milk powder, which a lot of kids grow up. So if you're
Yeah, I've
drinking
seen it,
Lasco,
actually, yeah.
if you're drinking Lasco, they will look at you like a poor guy.
Yeah,
most
yeah,
of the
yeah,
time,
I
because
get you.
Lasco is like
it's
the,
milk powder added with water.
yeah,
right?
and add it in the water and
Yeah.
mix it. So that's what they use with sugar
there you
to
go.
make the fucking cream base.
Jesus Christ, right? Yeah.
And I'm saying, oh fuck, and the customers don't know.
Yeah,
So that
yeah.
even give me a knowledge that going organic and doing your own farming and stuff, that's the best way
That's
to go.
because that's what people want to buy into, right? So
Yeah,
people, and then companies are maybe like kind of trying to rehash that, just give it the organic name, but actually using non-organic products, like if they can get away with it, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, 100% organic's got to be right. Like that's got to be the way forward, I would imagine, for most products from now on in. That's what people want to hear.
That's what everyone wants, because
Yeah.
if the whole thing it's like you can't trust it, because there's a downfall with all these stuff.
Yeah.
All
yeah.
boosters.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Once it's not organic, it's the downfall.
There you go.
You're gonna have a
there's
downfall.
something in there that's not good
Listen,
for you. Like
this
yeah.
has to have some chemicals that
Yeah.
probably we don't want.
Yeah, yeah.
So why you keeping the secret? It's
Yeah.
like they say KFC in Jamaica, no one does it better. They say Jamaica has the best KFC.
It's pretty good, to be fair.
I'm
like.
a
It's pretty
vegetarian.
tasty, like.
I'm a vegetarian though.
Oh, really, man? You're missing out. Like, it's pretty good.
Well, I'm probably not missing out,
No,
because
no,
I've
you're
been a
right.
vegan for about 10
Yeah.
years, and then
Yeah.
like I got 3 kids, and
Right, man.
my second kid, when I get my second kid, I was like, oh,
Start looking after your health.
start looking
yeah,
after.
yeah.
Hey, for my Jamaican people, sorry, I know I did say I got 3 kids. Damn, I didn't got them. Okay, I have them.
They're somewhere.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that was just a twisted joke. You know
Yeah,
why?
yeah. Go
They're
on.
gonna be like, that guy is so stupid. You know why?
Why?
Because you can't. I was a male in Jamaica. The way we were so sexist,
Alright.
you can't say you have kids. You gotta
Okay.
say you got kids.
Ah, okay.
So
right,
that's
right.
the point I
Right.
hit back. That's the reason why I say that. So you guys probably
you go.
wondering why I cut and say that
Yeah.
and twist it up and say that. But the reason why I've said that is because you can't have it.
Ah, okay, you got them.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got them from a baby mama.
Right.
You can't have
right.
kids.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Now I get you. Like, now
Yeah,
I get
so
you. Yeah,
it would be like I would look at you and be like,
Yeah,
you say
yeah.
you have kid. You got me.
yeah.
So-
Impossible.
It's really
Okay.
It's really great.
Yeah.
So it's nice knowing a little part of your culture. It's like
course.
twisting Jamaican culture. Although we didn't go really in depth with
No,
all
maybe
the
in
Jamaican
a
culture.
later episode, maybe.
A later
Yeah,
episode,
yeah.
we'll surely get in depth. But
Absolutely. Yeah,
for
look,
now-
this man's doing great stuff over here. Appreciate it, buddy.
yeah, subscribe,
Subscribe,
like,
share, and maybe give me a look out on Instagram. My handle is wild-eyed Barry.
share. Yeah, and you could find me on Instagram, A Bailey Films. I'm a film maker. I do coverage of any event, broadcasting event, whatever. You could hit me up.
There you go, brother.
Yeah,
Sweet.
man. Remember, subscribe,
Peace.
like, share, and comment. Yeah, I all the Irish. What you call a Irish? What?
Yeah.
Or females.
There you go. Smiling Irish. Spells the smiling Irish.
Oh, I love all the smiling Irish females. I respect the males though.
Yeah, man.
but
We got a bit of hustle.
I got a lot of love for the females.